Hey, what's cooking, Jay?
Welcome back to Günther's Kitchen. Today we making chicken soup, chicken and vegetable soup, like Grandma used to make it. Healthy, nutritious, and absolutely delicious. So hang around, check it out, and I'm sure you like it. So we need to blanch, or more or less clean our chicken. So we take the chicken out of the packet. This is quite a big chicken. So the important part is make sure you've got this out of the chicken and make sure there is no intestines in there. There is no liver. All right, so you take the chicken, you put it in a pot of cold water. The chicken needs to be covered, yeah? So now we bring the chicken to the boil and then we rinse it off. And then we start our chicken soup. As you can see, the chicken is covered with cold water. Now we just bring it to the boil. Okay, so while the chicken is blanching, we are making our mise en place, our preparation, because in a chef's kitchen, preparation is everything. So basically what we do, we peel our veggies, because I'm going to use everything of the veggies. I use the peel for the stock, and I also use the rest of the veggies to put into the soup so we can take it back out when it's cooked and we chop it up. So what we have got here is we've got one leek. Make sure it's washed. You need to look in between so it's clean. We've got 2 large sticks or 3 large sticks of celery, 3 carrots. We've got 3 parsnips. We've got 1 corn which goes in at the end, and we just take the corn kernels off for the soup. Then we have got 2 little brown onions, which we cut in half. If you want no color on your chicken stock or on your chicken broth, take the skin off. I don't mind if it's got a bit of goldness to it. And then, so we cut them in half. Then we have got 4 cloves of garlic. You don't really have to smash them, but if you smash them, the flavor comes out more. But they're going to cook enough, long enough for all the flavor to come out. So this will go in as soon as we top up the chicken with cold water. Also, we have got a little spice mix. We've got bay leaf, clove, peppercorn. You can use white peppercorn, I only got black ones. And we have got thyme, yeah? And then we also need salt. And that's all we need for our stock. The chicken is nearly coming to the boil. As you can see, all the impurities, all the dirt is coming out. That's what we're gonna get rid of. And then we start clean with a beautiful stock. It's time to change the liquid in the chicken. So now basically I just take my meat fork. Okay, so now let's take it out and we change the water. Okay, so now we have changed our water and put our veggies and spices into it. Now let's add our chicken, nicely covered with water. Now, important part is it has to be cold water. If it's warm water, the chicken pours close straight away, you get no flavor out of the chicken. Cold water, heat it up. It's a big pot, it takes a while to heat up, so all the flavor leaches out of the chicken, goes into the stock. You're gonna have a beautiful chicken broth. Second thing, do not cover it with a lid. If you put a lid on your stock, it will always go cloudy. The other thing is, I'm going now in the garden and get a handful of parsley and put that out as well. If you've got any tomato offcuts, or any eggshells really help it to keep the stock clear, put it in there. So now we let it cook until it's half cooked, the chicken, then we're adding our veggies. Because those veggies only take about 15-20 minutes to cook, and then we want to have it all ready at the same time. Okay, so here's my parsley, I put that in as well, because that everything gives it more flavor. Okay, our broth is about to boil. Remember, we don't want it to boil, we want it to simmer. So now we're adding our vegetables, our peeled vegetables. Our carrots, celery, leek, parsnip, and we're adding our corn. So I deliberately left it all whole, so it's easy to take out, and then we cut it into slices for our soup. The chicken is cooked. We had it on for about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours. Now let's take the veggies out. Yeah, they're not bad. They're easy to take out because we left them in whole bits. And now we're taking the chicken out. The leg is falling off basically. So it's a good sign that chicken is well cooked. So now we let that all cool down and then we start cutting it. But we let the stock, our chicken soup, reduce a bit more. Let's take a spoon. Just like Grandma used to make. Add a bit more salt, but we will let it reduce more. We just let it reduce. Our veggies have cooled down, so now we can cut them. So we just cut them in nice serving size. So we put it all into a pot. And then we top it up with the soup. Also, if you like, you can add some vermicelli noodles to it, or some barley, or whatever takes your fancy to make it a bit more like a meal. The perfect soup for when somebody's got a cold or somebody doesn't feel very well. All right, so now cut the parsnip in half first. Cut the smaller bits a bit larger, and then we just slice the thicker bits thin. In Australia, they also use a lot of turnip, which they call sweets. So yeah, that's very common. I don't know if it is common around the world. Leave me a comment. Okay. And then we do the corn. We just cut it down. And then we can drop them, or they should really come loose very easily. They will all fall apart, so you should put the liquid on, or come apart, I should say. Another celery. And actually do the leek as well. Try to bunch the leek up all together, just like this. And just cut it. The leek gives it some sweetness as well, because leek is from the onion family. Celery. It's like in the olden days. The soup wasn't cooked with the veggies and the thrown away. Everything was used. You cook the veggies and then you eat the veggies out of the boiling the chicken. And that's the whole idea, that the flavor is in the vegetable from the stock. So please don't throw it out. Just be a bit patient, or cook it with the good timing and you'll be fine. And now we're just shredding the chicken. Just make sure you don't miss bones. And then we're just shredding the chicken into the pot. And this will be a delicious chicken soup. So now it's really up to you how much chicken you're gonna use, because we can keep some of the breast to make sandwiches or a chicken salad or whatever we like. Then we take a knife. We cut the breast down the middle, like that, and we cut it along the wishbone. And now, as you can see, you've got one beautiful chicken breast. Take the skin off, one beautiful chicken breast you can use for a sandwich. Okay, so we have got enough chicken in there, and we still got 2 chicken breasts left. So now let's drain our soup into the pot. I just want to show you how clear our stock is. So you see, if you cook your stock properly, that will not be cloudy. Look at that. Just look at that. It's sensational. It's perfect. Okay, so now we're straining in there. And we're only straining in there as much as we need for our soup, for dinner. The rest we strain and we keep separate in the fridge for another day. Because you can always do with a beautiful chicken stock. And as you can see, I'm using a ladle doing this. If you use a ladle, instead of tipping it all in, you will never get a cloudy stock. So just to be a bit patient and do it properly, and you will get the reward for it. Now, if you like, you can now add, when you serve it up, some vermicelli noodles or some barley, whatever you like. But this is a very healthy lunch, dinner. If you've got a nice loaf of crusty bread or a roll. By the way, check out our bread recipes. As you can see, how beautiful does that look? This is my beautifully healthy chicken soup. The same way as Grandma used to make. All right, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so now it's plating up time. Let's see. Okay. Plenty of meat in there, and the veggies just look delicious. Okay, so now let's try. Tastes natural, all natural soup, not packet, no fake, no too much salt, no MSG, all perfectly natural. So I hope you liked my video, and subscribe, like, tell a friend, and have some suggestions what we should do next. All right, I'll see you soon at Gunsted's Kitchen. Bye for now.